Hi, honey. How's it feel? You feel good down there? At least he's looking at us. His eyes are open.
He misses you.
You're at the Westminster Dog Show because you're that guy. I've turned him into a dog guy. When Mike and I were dating, we got a puppy, and now the only person the dog listens to is Mike.
Aww. See, they love you.
So he's at the Westminster Dog Show. Maybe he'll show our dog someday. We'll see. We're going to get some tips.
Yeah.
Well, welcome back. For all of you dog lovers out there, if you're looking for a place that offers dog training, doggy daycare, boarding, and holistic pet food all under one roof, you will love the Canine Korral Institute of Canine Behavior in Sarasota. And please welcome the president, Mark Chambour. And who did you bring with you, Mark?
This is Dingo.
Oh.
Dingo is enrolled in our school, and he's about 16 weeks old. And he's a red heeler, which basically means he's the lighter version of an Australian cattle dog.
So very smart.
What's the number one complaint you get? You said you'd tell us about that.
Oh, the number one complaint I find is that the dog pulls. I have people that basically their dogs drag them into my corral. And they say, help me, please help me. And I wanted to demonstrate, you know, the last time I was here, I talked about positive training and negative training. And I also talked about you know, reading body language. And I talked about this harness, but I didn't demonstrate it. So I wanted to demonstrate the no-pull harness and show people what they can do. First of all, we've got Marianne and Tori, and this is on the same day, dog dragging her, pulling with the collar, no harness.
Yes, I know this
We've
life.
been there,
Right, me too. My retriever's terrible.
Now here he has the Easy Walk harness on, and with that harness, the dog is actually paying attention to her. And this was all that same day, meaning that it's like almost an instant fix.
Wow.
It is a training device, so you do want to wean it off, but for you to get the dog to walk next to you, use that.
Now, you gave us some devices here.
Yes, this one seems
Tell us about these.
Well, first of all, you have a pinch collar, Bobette.
Yeah.
And there's two varieties.
Dangerous.
One is plastic, one is metal.
That's going in your
Whoa.
skin.
If you were to,
points.
and I've seen these on, we have a wall of shame where people surrender those and we put them on our wall. So you have.
Oh, that would hurt.
Yeah, and it's negative training. I don't recommend them. In fact, we don't even sell them in our stores, or in our store. Now, Linda has the old-fashioned
choke collar,
which is what I originally was taught to do and work with in the late 70s. We have since gone to the positive method.
You have to say, why did you change your mind?
Because you want the dog to work for you because it loves you and wants to work for you.
Not against you.
And not because it has to.
and you don't want to kill him.
These are all have-to techniques. Now you have what's called they call it the e-collar. It basically it'll shock you. Do you see those two little prongs right there?
Yes.
All you have to do is touch those two prongs, and then I'll light you up like a Christmas tree.
Just kidding.
This comes
It's
with
not
the
on
remote.
Right now.
And what I'd like to do, actually, if I could, let's do this with these. Let's pass them down.
All right, here, give me the bad ones, the negative collars. We're going to throw them out, right?
We're going to throw
All right,
them
we're
away.
throwing out the negative.
Very good.
Negative
very
training.
Good.
We want to
Negative
do
training.
something positive.
So show us easy harness and how this works, because I need to get one of these.
Okay, well, before I demonstrate, I wanted to take yours because you have the positive ones, and I'll take this one first. This goes around the nose. It's the gentle leader. It is positive, except that it does turn the dog's head, and it takes forever for the dog to get used to it. So I generally recommend the Easy Walk, which is what you have here.
Easy Walk.
Easy Walk is what it's
Easy
called.
Walk harness. It's a no-pull harness where if the dog's head were right here, you will pull the whole body left or right. In any event, you would want to put a harness on your dog.
Kind of like what you have right here.
Yes. Now this can be dual. You can actually use it as a no-pull. And if I could get you to assist me, just stand over there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you call Dingo to you.
Dingo, come.
And what it does is it stops them. Okay? Now, let me bring them back again. Come here, baby.
But it's
Here
so
you go.
interesting because it's not affecting his neck body. or anything.
Right.
I always
that's-
feel bad when the dog's necks are getting pulled.
Right, exactly. And that's the whole thing behind it. Now, if you were to do this,
Dingo gets a bacon lick.
it's like it's not
Oh,
roll-on
really?
deodorant.
It's roll-on bacon, isn't it?
I've never
Yeah,
seen
it's
it.
roll-on
I love
bacon, and it
those.
works really
Oh.
well.
My dog would
So if I
love
were to
that.
take this, here, Dingo,
smells
and I were
like
to
bacon.
throw it, go get it. Call him.
Come on, Dingo. Come on.
He'll stop and he'll turn right toward me. Okay, now, in all essence, what we want to do is we want to get the dog to work for you. So in doing this, what we do is we say, you can have a seat, thank you
Okay.
very much.
Oh,
Come
so
here.
every time he does it, you give
Sit.
him the lick?
This is the body language part of it. Come on, let's go.
There's a
Are you-
reinforcement
is-
that he's doing the right
Yep.
thing.
Do you have commands you're giving him?
Yes, I'm saying heel, and then, now I didn't say the word sit, did I?
But he
All right?
knows.
And what we do is we basically use this to walk around, and then you can do an automatic sit. So if you come up to a corner, the dog will automatically sit. Of course, you have to say the word smart dog.
He's so smart.
Okay,
That is.
so basically, I do want to say that this is a dual harness. If you were a jogger, which I'm not a jogger, you could actually use it like a regular harness by one snap.
Oh,
and
good.
then what's going to happen is this is going to stay up, but it's
Oh.
not going to be as good
As corrective.
as if you do it like this. This is a no pull. Now, let's take this off, and let's say that you're going to come to my class,
Yes.
and you don't have some, it's going to be 3 or 4 weeks away. All you have to do is take your leash. This is a very inexpensive way to do it. Throw it away from you, and then wrap it underneath.
Oh, so
Right
around
up
the,
through.
around the middle.
Instant
And then you have an
Amazing.
instant
Look at
harness.
that.
Oh, that is
That's
so
a great
good.
idea.
Great.
Oh,
So
Mark,
good.
that's wonderful.
Any other
Thing
tips
is
for us?
that, you know, who's in charge of the walk? Are you in charge of it or
That's
is the
my
dog?
problem.
It
Great.
depends.
K9KorralSRQ.com, right?
That's right. We're
I
just
will
off
see you
301
there for that
between 10th
link.
and 12th.
And
You're
we're
a
going
good
to
boy,
take a look at
Dingo.
some movies at the Sarasota Film Festival, good and bad.
Good job, Dingo. You're a good boy. You're a good boy.
Dingo, I love
Oh, Mike, you're a good
on the
boy, too.
moon.
Look, we sent Mike to the
He's
moon.
See, no
not in space.
difficulty in moving around this.
He's having a little difficulty.
It's even perhaps easier than the simulations of
That's
116
massage
that
expert Helena
performed,
working out Mike's
and
stress,
various
because no one wants a stressed
simulations on the
husband.
ground.
We'll be back.
Absolutely no trouble to